My friends, I welcome you back to Wulong, Fall of Dynasty, I think it's called. Can't even remember. Anyways, doesn't matter. This is episode 5, if I have counted them correctly. In this episode, we will do boss fight. The boss fight, if I am correct, should be behind those doors. Before we do that, I want to take a few minutes and I want to read documents. I don't know if this is anything that we... Nah. But we have a character directory that I want to read through. I don't think it's super much... it refills from time to time. Okay, so let's read what we have. Let's start with that, and then we will take care of the boss. A blindfolded boy. The blindfolded boy is a young man whose true identity is unknown. He currently resides in a small mountain village located in Langia. Sorry for all the bad mispronunciations of names and stuff. I will never get used to Chinese pronunciation. For sure not. Commentary. Xu Province. He turned up at the village after fleeing the fires of war that devastated his home. Although he has no family to rely on, he is on good terms with the villagers and manages to live a simple life despite the world remaining rife with conflict. He has a calm demeanor and keen intellect beyond his young years, meaning he isn't easily fazed. He is not fond of violence, but will take up arms to protect himself. At the end of episode 2, when we had the old man, after the boss fight, I thought that this blindfolded boy was actually the old man, because he extracted energy or something from our amulet that, if I remember correctly, was received by the blindfolded boys. So, but I think that I'm wrong in that. In the chaos of the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the once peaceful mountain village fell victim to raiding bandits. The boy and the villagers he fought bravely alongside were saved in their darkest hour by the protagonist. After succumbing to wounds he sustained while protecting the boy, the protagonist is really bad actually that he doesn't have a proper name even. They say the protagonist about us. I really dislike that. Team Ninja really need to work on story and immersion, story immersion in games. They're really bad at that in my opinion. The protagonist is, because this sounds like a draft that they plan to replace the protagonist with a name, but yeah, they didn't seem to have done that. The protagonist was rescued through the power of the Jade. Together with the protagonist, they fought fiercely to defeat Xiang Liang, the general of Man, and his group of bandits. Sorry about that. However, the Taoist in black, disguised as the protagonist, injured the boy. Oh, he was disguised as the protagonist. Injured the boy. Injected the boy with elixir, turning him and his divine beast, Yinlong, into a demon. Oh, that's what happened. Now transformed into Xianlong, he threw the protagonist off a cliff. Oh, really? That's quite interesting, actually. Taoist in black. The Taoist in black is an unknown, is of an unknown origin. Sorry about the reading; it's starting to be late. Although almost 100 years ago, he remains in 100 years old. He remains in good health and he looks good for his age. Thanks to the elixir's effect. Adept in the manipulation of evil demonic key, he drastically differs from other Taoists who seek enlightenment through inherently good wizardry spells. He clings desperately to the ideal of the elixir and what it will help him achieve, and will eliminate anyone who hinders his quest. He is able to disguise himself as other people. Stop talking, please. As other people, and take advantage of the bonds they share with others. He has no regard for human life or the fate of those who become demons, doing whatever he must to complete his quest. That's it. I think that in that case, the end goal of the game should be to turn the blindfolded boy back into human. I guess. Is what we are aiming to do in the end. Sao Yun Zilong. No, don't. Are you serious? I can't even do that by myself. I can't scroll by myself. Sao Long is a warrior of Seiding country. Why do they already start scrolling? Oh, this is insane! How do they expect people to read this? With the courtesy name Zilong. It starts already and I can't stop it. I hate it when they do like this. Can I pause it somehow? Pause. Can I do like this? No, I can't. Oh, I hate you guys. Seriously. Not even manual scrolling. Known to many as Sao Ling of Changshan something, he is famed as a virtually peerless warrior of imposing stature and countenance. Having been handicapped for service from among the citizens of his hometown, home commandery of Changshan, he now leads a militia force of commanders to join the war. He is reliable and dignified man who shows no interest in gaining rank or fortune, instead seeking to serve under a just lord to resolve the plight of the common people. Skilled in logistical matters as well as combat, many consider him to be the ideal general. Horsemanship is also among... And they continue to scroll, they don't even stop. Are you serious? This is just useless. Many consider him blah blah blah. Horsemanship is also among his strength, and he was known to have led Yu province elite known as White Horseman Servant Cavalry. This is insanely bad. Zhang Liao Yao something. This is difficult. Hailing from Julu Commandery, is one of the leaders of the Yellow Turbans, as well as the originator of the Taipei Taoism. So he's definitely gonna be a boss in the future. At the end of the late Han period, amid the neutering of the imperial court done to political conflict between corrupt bureaucrats, floods, earthquakes, and rebellion were rampant. And because powerful families took over much of the land, farmers lost their land and famine took hold. During this, Zhang Jiao, who had received elixir from the black-clad Taoist, took to the title of the great sage mentor and began gathering adherers as he forced others to repent for their sins and aided those who suffered from disease. Eventually, his followers numbered in the hundreds of thousands, and he took to the title General of Heaven. Give me a second. He bade his followers in all provinces to rise up greatly disrupting the order and rulership of the imperial court. Oh, that's him from the beginning. Zhang Bao, hailing from Julu Commandery, is one of the leaders of the Yellow Turbans. Also going to be a boss very soon, I guess. At the end of the late Han period, amid the neutering of the imperial court due to political conflict between corrupt, that one we have read, during this period, Zhang Bao, along with his brothers, Zhang Jiao, oh, they are brothers, all three of those, and Zhang Lian, whom we already beat, received elixir from the black-clad Taoist atop a mountain. With their newfound power, the three started a rebellion to unseat the corrupt house of Han and take power for themselves to realize their yellow heaven. Zhang Bao took to the title of General of Earth and tormented the imperial army. Give me a second. Using his fearsome sorcery. And that's it for him. Zhang Liang hailed from the same. We can skip down to this. During this period, fourth row, Zhang Liang, along with his brothers, Zhang Jiao and Zhang Bao, received elixir from the black-clad Taoist atop a mountain. With a newfound power, blah blah blah, this is the same. Zhang Liang took the name of General of Man, and in the absence of Zhang Jiao, led the Yellow Turbans as they repelled the imperial army. At the beginning of the uprising, the Yellow Turbans enjoyed superiority, I guess. But this was short-lived, as the imperial army regarded the strength to regain the strength to bring the battle into a stalemate. Zhang Liang took the elixir and some hardy soldiers from his brother Zhang Jiao in order to pillage and cause havoc through the land, to rob the imperial soldiers of their morale. As fate would have it, he would wait, where is it? There. He would cross okay, there it is. I'm losing it all the time. This is so bugging. He would cross path with the protagonist upon attacking one village on orders of Zhang Yao. Let's wait until we have a next one. Upon being bested, he consumed elixir as a last resort, transforming himself into a diabolical beast. He then struck the protagonist with all his might, using his deformed left arm, but was then struck but was then ultimately brought to his knees and devoured by Yang Long, clad in Qi. Clad in genuine Qi. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Now we read all of that. Bestiary. This is going to be the same for everything. Oh, this is the only one we have, actually. The divine beast, Killin, is the king of all creatures with fur. And he doesn't even have fur himself. It is said to live for 2,000 years and have an appearance combining elements of a deer, an ox, and a horse. And a dragon, it looks like. This auspicious creature is thought to appear in times when the ruler is just, and apparently visited Confucius when he was born. From the Zhou period to the Han period, it was a revered It was as revered as dragons and became associated with the Earth phase, with the five phases theory. It also features in the term Quilling Child, used to refer to an outstandingly talented young with a bright future. Okay, Demon Bestiary. There we have a few. Demonized Fantastic. Demonized Fantastics are humans that have been turned into demons. This transformation is caused by excessive elixir consumption or contact with a powerful demonic key. Demonized fanatics have superhuman strength and subhuman intellect. Being unable to recall their past lives, it was reported that the Yellow Turban leader Zhang Jiao, and in his desperation to overthrow the Han court, forced elixir on his subordinates in order to build an army of fearsome fanatic warriors. Some say that a demonic human can be returned to human form through contact with overwhelmingly strong genuine key. I don't know why they call it genuine key instead of just key. That would have been so much more easier. But the truth of this is unconfirmed. Let's do like this. We have done some readings. Let's leave the rest for the next episode. And let's go and do some fighting. I think you guys are starting to be bored. This episode is already 17 minutes long. Okay, so I did notice something. We have now fortitude of 25. That is the cap. We can't get it higher than this. Which means that most likely bosses are not going to be over or much over 25 in fortitude themselves. I don't think they would cap anything on 25 and then have boss with fortitude 50. That would kind of ruin the entire point of that system. So yeah, that's what I guess. Let's continue and see what we have.
You scum! This is our execution ground, didn't you know? The Tianzhu hermits will get no mercy. That goes for the women as well.
Go, quickly! Find somewhere safe!
Man, that is a scary beast, and I am scared myself. Let's wait until it charges. That was not a good idea.
Use that to our advantage.
Where are you going? Come back here. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Let's do like this.
Our alliance is unmatched. Across the land! This fight will be ours!
Ah, shit. You changed to that again? Oh, he's so close actually in. Nice!
With this victory, we move a step closer to peace.
Oh wow. Like now when you start to learn how... Hold up.
You saved me. Thank you.
You are lucky to be alive. However, I am not the one you should thank.
My name is Hongjing, and I've been investigating the Yellow Turbans. That jade is...
I must leave you now. I advise you to head to Guangzhong, to the Yellow Turban's headquarters. It would be an immense boost to the Imperial forces if you were to join the ranks. Ha!
Would you mind taking me along?
You have received the following rewards. Rank 1 lead time 3, Yellow Turban Soldier Cap times 1, Yellow Turban Soldier Armor 1, Iron Sword 1. Nice! That was the end, I think, of that quest. The second main quest of the game. That's insane. It took me 3 minutes to beat that boss on the first try. That was completely insane. I'm starting to really realize how important it is with morale and fortitude in this game. Like even a few levels over, and it becomes so much more easier. And I really like how they are building a difficulty level that is dynamic. If you want to, you can run through the entire area without using any or very few of the flagpoles, having a fortitude of like 5 or 7, and then try to beat the boss with morale 20. I think this one was 20, right? I think so. Could be also that the boss is the same morale rank as our maximum with all the flags. So if our maximum at the end of a level is 15 after having raised all of the flags and banners, then the boss should be the same level. Because in the first mission our top was 10 and the boss's level was 10. Here our top was 20 and the boss's top was 20, which should mean that no boss should be over 25 in that case, because we can't get over 25. Oh no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then our top was 20 and then we had 5 extra levels that we had. Hold up.
You up
Won't you stop, Ida?
Don't be so reckless, Ida. These brave warriors saved my life. Huh? What? My apologies. I got ahead of myself. Okay. It's time to find out how strong you really are. How about we play a little game? Who can take out the most rebels? You or I?
You can now call Guan Yu and Zhang Wei to assist you through reinforcements. Okay. So we have a small competition going on here, like in the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy. Took me a while. Let's see what happens now. I am really interested in moving back to Chinese. I changed to English because it was... He was talking in the middle of... oh, we have 2 assistants now, really? One is already raised. Yeah, over there. That's usually the case, but why do we start on 0? A new battlefield is available. So we're still on part 2. We have this one. Sub-battlefield. Okay. So this one is a main quest, main battlefield, and this is sub-battlefield. Okay. So we can try to do this one now. Which one is the highest? Recommended level 11 and 10, so they're basically the same. I think I'm level 17 or something. Where do I see that? Here. Oh, level 20 even. Are you serious? Already level 20? We have a lot of wizardry points too that we should actually spend. I'm barely using magic at all, but I think that there is an achievement for learning all of the wizardry spells. Let's actually check here. Wizardry spells, learn. Doesn't really matter which ones we are learning right now, to be honest. I'm gonna learn all of them eventually anyways. We have 1 left. Inner breath increases the accumulation of the divine beast gauge for a certain period of time. So all of them are 1 point. Like for example in wait, what did I say? Some of the select wizardry spells cannot be used. Yeah. Oh, so we can learn all of them in one go. That's interesting. So if we go up here, that didn't work. So we can only do it to... no? We have to learn something else before we learn those? Ah, we have to complete certain quests. Okay. So the round ones we have to learn certain quests with. Nice! We're almost halfway there already. Okay, that's it. I'm happy. I'm not gonna change the magic that I have because I barely use it. I am definitely going to focus on martial arts, especially in this playthrough. They are so powerful. It was the same in this boss fight that we had. I spammed martial arts, and I could do it a lot actually. I could do it like 4 or 5 times before we got tired and needed to rest for like 30 seconds tops, and then we could do it again 4 or 5 times, rest 30 seconds, 4 or 5 times, like going into like staggering him in a matter of a minute.
No, I wouldn't expect you to.
Anyways, let's take a look. I'm not gonna read anything now. We have another character, we have some bestiary, encyclopedia. Where do we have all the demons, by the way? Divine Beast. We have 12 in total, so we have 14 on that one and 5 on that one. That's 19 in total, right? Am I completely wrong on that one? But now the first one is 0. So that's a bit odd. Anyways, let's not focus on this now. In the next episode, we will continue with the main story. And we will start this one. We will not do that now, but save that so that we start afresh, basically. I would have liked to start with the introduction cutscene, to be honest. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I'm also noticing that we do not get trophies or achievements for beating the bosses. That's also quite interesting. There are a lot of secret achievements that I haven't looked because I don't want to spoil the game too much, so I don't know. I know for sure that there will be an achievement for swearing an oath with these two, so I guess that we have... And also there seem to be a lot of warriors, because there is an achievement for unlocking or fighting beside all available like sub-characters or warriors. And having done 2, that was like 2%. Now we have 2 more. So perhaps that will be 4%, I'm not sure. Hopefully a little bit more. So that it's not like 100 people that we have to fight alongside with, but I'm not sure. Anyways, enough rambling for me. The episode is long enough. I will finish here. I ask you to like and subscribe for the video if you like what I do. I am playing and uploading this on YouTube, but I am also streaming both on YouTube and on Twitch. I try to do it every Tuesday and Thursday. Tomorrow I will stream Aiden Chronicles Rising, so join me for that. That will be episode 2. I really love that game, but I will not. It will not be tomorrow when I upload this, because this will most likely be uploaded beginning of next week or something. Anyways, that's gonna have to be it for today. I thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and as always, I see you next time.